full disclosure, folks, this is my neighbor. I'm not going to say her name for privacy, but you know, they've been in the neighborhood for a long time, and we've had a great relationship.
Yes.
She's been gracious enough to allow me to sit down and talk with her today. So, you know, we're going to talk about a few things here, and you know, this conversation will last about 10 minutes,
That's
10,
fine.
15 minutes.
It's okay.
So I'll pull this up. Let's see here. You know, first question is going to be a pretty easy one. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I born in El Salvador. That country is in Central America. I came to this country when I was 18 years old. So I'm very happy to be here, to make my life in this country. I feel it's my country now. It's my country because after 36 years, my life, my family, everything I have is in here. But I went to school, nurse. I became a nurse at my 18 years old in my country. And for political problem, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
So that's really interesting. So you went to school. You went, you know, through the school system there, and then you became a nurse.
A nurse, yes.
And is that like
In 1985, 84, I graduated from nurse.
Okay.
Then I was going to anesthesiology, but I only do one semester because I have to leave my country, unfortunately. And then I came here and I went I think 2-3 months to school, but nobody supported me, so I had to start working like everybody. Immigrants come to this country just to work.
And your oldest son, I'm trying not to say his name because I already know who he is. I'm trying not to say his name. So your oldest son is a couple years older, a year or two older than me, as I understand.
Yes.
So he's 80. He was born 89 or 88.
89.
That's it. Yeah, he was a year ahead of me in school. And then you had your eldest son
I had my eldest son in New York.
in New York.
In New York,
Okay. And then you moved down here.
yes.
And-
When he was 10 years old,
Yeah.
we moved down here. And then I had my little one, who's 22 years old. I'm so proud of both of them. They're
Yeah,
such a
they're-
good kid.
Grown up quite a bit.
Oh my goodness, can't believe it. Time is flying.
So let's see here. Now this is kind of an interesting sort of question. It's, you know, what is your worldview about health? So like not health care, but the idea of what it means to be healthy.
Well, I don't know if you want me to talk about the plan, the health care, or to be health.
Yeah, to be healthy.
To be healthy, what I'm doing is a lot of exercise. Try to eat healthy, a lot of vegetable and fruit.
Mhm.
And sometimes my wine is good, and it's good because your body sometimes need it and relax you when you need it. And that's what I think most of people have to be doing a lot of exercise. Eat healthy and exercise.
So it sounds like to you what's important is to eat well, number one, and
Yeah.
to stay busy, whatever it is that you do.
I work hard. I work so hard, but I have to do my workout. Try to run, to walk at least 4 miles every day if I can, or do some cardio. And look
Okay.
at me, thank God I'm 56, I'm gonna be 56. And I feel like I'm in my 30s. It's the way it is. God, I have friends who have my age, and they don't look like as young as me.
And you do look very young.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. If you don't take care of yourself, is your health is not going to be good, I think.
So it also sounds like, you know, even if you have a job where you work hard, that actually exercising is important. So
Very important.
I know
Very.
that your husband's a strong man, and he,
Play soccer, he's a coach.
and he works with his hands, and
Yes,
so he works hard, but he also exercises.
yes, yes. Yes.
And that seems to play a big part in health. And you were also talking about, having some time to relax,
Yes.
to
Yes.
relieve some stress. And
Mhm.
so,
Stress, try to be stress-free. Stress can kill you.
indeed.
And I know it's a lot of problem, the world have a lot of problem. I try to be informed, but I try to not get deep in the problem that we all know that we have. We have so many problems.
So not obsessing about things that
No, I just
outside
let
of
it go. It made me cry because this week, as you know, we've been seeing these criminals killing kids at school. It hurt me because of the mom. But I'm not getting to that so much because I don't want to be stressed.
Right.
I try to be a stress relief.
Okay.
Thank God I have my beautiful backyard.
See here. So, and it's funny because the third question is to talk about, how you manage health issues. And it sounds like you talked about a couple of things. So you try to keep your stress down.
Yes,
You do your exercise,
yes.
and you try to eat well. So as far as taking care of your health, are there other things that you do?
I'll drink a lot of water, vitamins on time, all the time. As my age, I have to drink all my vitamins,
Okay.
all my vitamins.
I actually have a question that's not on the list that's related to that. Home remedies. Do you do any home remedies?
A lot,
A lot.
a lot.
Could you tell me a little about some? Issue there. So
It's
that
fine.
it should be resolved. So we were talking about your health and how you manage your health.
Yes, like try to eat very healthy and work out and try to be a stress relief and try to be happy all the time, even if you work hard. And I think the major thing is eat good, check what you're eating all the time. You have to check what you're eating. And even if you're tired from work, always have to go and do your exercise. Maybe 10 minutes, 30 minutes, but at least something. Because with me, even if I'm so tired from work, I just get out, put my workout clothes, and I'm a different person. After I work out, I feel like, oh my God, even if I do 40 minutes, it makes me feel so great, and I can sleep better. At my age, with my menopause, it's hard to finally fall asleep at night. After my workout, I just go straight to bed till tomorrow. So for me, to be good, in good health, is exercise, a lot.
So it sounds like a good way to kind of wind out your finish your day.
Yeah, it's the best way to finish your day. Go and walk, exercise a little bit, and you're happy.
And you were telling me your husband actually.
Oh yeah,
he's soccer coach.
58. He work hard like me, and he's coaching, soccer coach. He like to go play with so many kids, and that keeps us very good, very healthy up to now. Up to now.
God will.
Thank God. Yes. Yes.
That sounds fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Let's look at the next one. So sort of similar how we talked about some of the remedies that you use, your health remedies. Are there? Yeah, this is
I'm
more
not
about
to this.
the beliefs related to that.
Yeah, I prefer to go for the natural remedies instead of going to the pharmacist and buy something, not even a Tylenol. I'm not believing. That's me. I don't know. People trust the prescription or antibiotic or whatever they need. People, I respect that. But I prefer to go to my garden and grab some rosemary, mint, turmeric, ginger, those things, garlic. The garlic is the best antibiotic that you can have, natural. Of garlic. I make tea with garlic, rosemary, and it helps. Better than Tylenol, better than other kind of pharmacies product.
Yeah. That actually makes me curious. So is that something that you learned from your mom?
From my grandma, that's my mom and my, yeah. I learned that because when I was living in my country, my mom died of cancer. And I remember when she started getting sick, we have different kind of, we live in the farm. I'm a farmer woman. And my dad always go and cut some leaves and come and make a tea for her. And she felt better. She died, but she didn't suffer it. When the doctor, finally, when the doctor told her that it was cancer, she just let last a week before she died with a diagnostic. She never knew what she had. Once the doctor say you have cancer, she passed. But I think if the doctor never told her what she had, she may not gonna die that soon. Because everything is right here. Once she knows that it was cancer, you say maybe in her mind it was the skin. But before that, with home remedies or herbs, a lot of tea, and she was okay until she went to the hospital. But I think that's what I learned from her. Make my tea. And I forgot to show you. I have my jars of tea that I always have that. It's turmeric, and I was telling you about the avocado seed.
Yeah.
I love avocado.
Yeah.
And I found out that helped me with my swallow for the, how do you call that?
Arthritis?
Yeah. I was swallow all this part in my hand, it's hard for work. And somebody told me, and I was reading too in the book, the avocado seed help with that, and it does. I prove it. This week it was the first time that I was telling you that I was so good without pain.
Yeah.
And what I've been taking the whole week is avocado seed tea. I just, how do you call that?
Oh, you graded that?
I ready the avocado seed, I boil it for 1 minute, cover, and then do it twice a day. I have that in water. So,
So let me ask you. So we've talked about this natural remedies that you have, and about your mom, and how things changed after she found out that she had cancer. Do you think that bringing some of that stuff into the hospital and kind of making that part of someone's care might help?
oh yeah, oh yeah, I think so. I think so. I prefer to go first. That's me. I try first natural medicine, which is my tea. Then before to go to the doctor.
I know it was a while ago, but when you were living in El Salvador, you had your traditions that you learned from your grandma.
Yes.
You can correct me if I'm off base here. Is it so? There were traditions maybe that people had in their families, or were there people in the community that would give you advice on how to do things?
It's everybody in the community. If anything, oh, give this to your kid. If you have cold, oh, just boil onions, red onions, and give that.
So everyone shared with each other.
Everybody share each other, and everybody live long. My grandma died at 110 years old,
Holy cow!
and she never see a doctor. Not even when she have 8 kids. My grandma, my mom had 13. cannot do it with two. My mom have a 13 kid, and they never went to the hospital to have those kids. No anesthesia, no nothing. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I believe in those, and all those natural or home remedies for me.
Okay.
It can work for me, it cannot work for somebody else. But I think to make it work is everything on your mind. If you have faith, it will work. If you don't bring your thing with faith, it's may not gonna work. So everything I do, I'll do it with faith, and I think that helps too. Just to live in peace. Yeah,
I think that's a good aspiration.
yeah.
So I've got one last question for you. I think we should be just fine. And again, I know it's been a long time. The way things are now here in medicine, are there any problems that you've noticed or things that you wish would be different?
I think if we can back to our ancestor medicine, it will be better. Then I know that science is really advanced now. I know that. But why they don't find a cure for cancer and specific on little ones or all those diseases? You know why? I think everything we ate is not completely natural. That's what I'm thinking. We have to check what we eat. If I have to bring back everything with all our ancestors, my grandmother, it may be, because she lived 110 years old. From my dad's side, she lived 100 years. Unfortunately, my mom died at 63 because she had so many kids and so many problems. The problem get you sick. The problem that if you have problem at work, at home, stress is
Life problems.
yeah, life problems. Those problems, I don't know how it affect your health. So try to live happy, 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 happy. Don't pay attention because every problem have a result. You can resolve the problem. You can. Everything you can fix. Everything you can fix. But you're not gonna fix worry about it.
Right.
You're just gonna get a stress of all the problem, and you cannot. Problem always gonna be, because as you see how our life is right now, all the world is crazy.
Everywhere you look, there's a lot of sources of stress.
Yeah, it's so stressful. So I prefer to not pay attention to that. I know it's painful and it's hard, but don't pay attention to that. And try to live your life like it's the last day of your life. Live happy.
Well, I think that should cover just about everything. I really appreciate your time.
Oh, you're very welcome.